Hello, is it fine now? Let me just check. Let me just go to my own stream. Hello, is it fine? Hello, is it fine? Yeah, it seems to be fine now. Hello, is it fine? Yeah, it seems to be fine. Is it fine now? On your end? I don't know what's happening. My YouTube stream is super delayed. I think my laptop just can't handle three streams. Anyways, I'll just continue.
Wait, stop it! They're awake! I'm gonna keep our first photo, alright? Won't come to pass while we're around.
And now,
The statue. Is that Don's brother? Oh, did you hear that? She just called me, but I'm not here. The future is full of pain. We won't escape from it. Hey, are you sure? Maybe a couple of punches will help to jog your memory.
My internet is fucking up today, I think. Oh yeah, look at March.
It all happened just yesterday, right?
She looks evil now. March's new form.
I don't want to lie to you.
Oh, this is
Which is
good.
why I will not use her name.
Hello, Antonio. I want to lie to you, which I will not use her name. Damn, she looks so evil. I want to take a screenshot of this.
The third month of Amphorius is the month reserved for the Veil of Evernight. So, place me into your memory using the name Evernight for now.
The third month, okay.
I'm happy to explain more, just not now. We might have a lot of time to ourselves, but Amphorius does not have that luxury. If we do not stop
I think I'll check the
erudition and
YouTube stream
destruction,
once.
then the journey you've treasured so much will face the prelude to its obliteration. A countdown not in amber eras, but in days, minutes, seconds.
Oh my
So,
god. Okay, the stakes are really high
this
now.
gift. This burning core flame. This footnote of a transaction. It contains hope and the warmth of the entire world.
Oh, that's the Titan, Oronex.
Ripples of past reverie. She hid this fire in the long river of time, hoping that her wishes would transcend time to reach your hands in the future.
So the past February she hit the fire in long river time. Oh,
Now, take it, and return with it, dear friend. Return to Amphorius, and overturn the final era Nova. Witness the time that stood still for the Deliverer, and the resistance that never bowed to the destiny of destruction over the long years that passed
I
in a
don't
flash.
understand what happened to her, and I don't think they'll describe it.
This core flame, blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail to the future. And I will silently watch in a corner of time, waiting for our next encounter.
And then, with this hope, I'm blessed by the remembrance, respond to their hopes and blaze a trail for the future. Okay.
I believe the wait won't be too long.
My god, Marge. Well, at least she's not evil, she's just like emo.
What exactly is happening?
Mm.
Keep going. Keep trailblazing for Amphorius. For you. And for the March 7th in your memories. Go forth.
Let's hope it's not too late. I trust in March even though she does not look the same. Journal recurrence, light calendar. Oh, it's the final cycle still.
Is this. No one's here. And the dawn device is off.
What's happening?
Am I too late?
Oh, that's carefully. Oh, world bearing. Okay. What is that? Record a video message. Thanks to Little Empress granting access to the alternate protocols, Sui and I rewrote the progress of Error Nova while you were away. My guess is you don't have much time to listen to all the complicated principles right now. Let me break it down into simple terms. Forest has been racing down the path of distraction for too long, and the underlying logic of Error Nova has been completely corrupted. Sui and I put in a lot of effort, but we can barely manage to overwrite a small portion of its logic. Let's take the progress bar as an example. Liontomb's progress bar is currently at 99.98, and through this recreated Error Nova, we're confident we can push it back to 96%. Let's be conservative and say 97. The critical matter, the internal structure of the sector is too unstable. And we don't know what complications might suddenly arise. The most rational course of action is to quickly run another extrapolation to buy the cosmos a bit more time. As if dead with the troubling old Telectron, don't hesitate and solve the next cycle of extrapolation right away. Rui said that error nova isn't a process that happens in an instant, and the protected nodes of the scepter are probably at their most vulnerable only during the reset. Only by initiating the progress first we can seize the opportunity to make a move. It's all up to you, deliver. Okay. We need to go through one more cycle.
The chronocognitive anchor?
There's so much I wanted to say for our reunion. Yet now that you're back, there's only one thing to say. Welcome back, friend.
What happened to you?
It's been such a long, long time. You must be really confused right now, aren't you? So much has happened. But don't worry. The Deliverer can't afford to be lost, no? Now, please follow me and turn the pages of time, and here I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey.
1,000 years?
That way, it won't just be my memory.
Wait, what?
Irene can't hear me?
Has been 1,000 years. What's going on?
Look, the scenery of the past has resurfaced.
Time
time flies. 200 years have passed since the Deliverer's fall.
We had to return 3 core flames of law, romance, and ocean to stop Lygus, but even
200 years.
and so, Terravox has fallen. The 2 geniuses vanished without a trace, and Zeridra embraced her fate. At this rate,
Era Nova will come, and Amphorius will fall into the destruction.
What did he do?
it seems the key to rewriting the end once again lies in the core flame of world bearing. According to the instructions left behind by those 2 geniuses, we must get it into the Deliverer's hands, no matter the cost.
But how? We need to find a way to hide the core flame. And we must buy enough time to keep Lygus at bay.
About that, Rini might have some good news. She had that dream again last night. But the Titan's voice was clearer than ever this time. She said, "Pass the flame into the future."
Is that a prophecy from Orynyx? She chose to side with humanity this time and hide one of her kin's core flame? It seems Amphorius' fate isn't sealed just yet.
You're right.
Okay,
History
so
has
Evil March
changed.
did
Humans
something.
and Titans are both giving their all to keep this world going. Perhaps a relay across the ages is finally about to begin somewhere out there.
Unfortunately, life will never go smoothly. Leiden's army is already at our gates in their command.
That, like Kyrgyz.
He's right outside Akama.
Light calendar 3960. Zeridra, under the pretense of a campaign against Fagusa, sacrificed 500
What the fuck?
Chrysos heirs to complete the trial of law. This tragedy shook everyone in Amphorius. That same year, Zeridra the Imperator was assassinated, after which Aglaya the Goldweaver took command. Thus began humanity's second flame chase journey. A path hanging by a thread. Come, this way.
Okay, someone killed Zeridra.
The eternal holy city? What part of that eternity ever lived up to its descriptions in poetry? The Marmorial Palace lies in ruins. Countless mortals have perished because of your... It's time you learned the
Asterisk.
cost of refusal. Now, answer my question again. Where is Kefali's core flame?
You really think you'll find it by razing the holy city to the ground? From what I see, don't forget, you can't kill the Chrysos as mentioned in the prophecy because of law.
I have never denied that, which is why I now place my hope in the faithful citizens of Akama. Perhaps they'll give me what I seek. Now then, I'll be cutting open your chests
The fuck?
and using your scalding golden blood to baptize the masses. Allow me.
Leave this to me, Lady Aglaya. You must get away now.
No, Holy Maiden.
What?
His conspiracy won't succeed. Because romance is ready to make good on their promise to weave an indestructible... Its name is solidarity. You must escape with your life and carry word of my death to those still fight, just as the Imperator lit the torch of resistance with her death. My passing will make this take good care of it, guide it to the future, and place it into the...
So she had the girlfriend.
50 years later, Lygus led his forces again to Akama. He charged directly into the Holy City and razed the Marmorial Palace. History would name this battle the Third Siege of Akama. 90,000 brave souls gave their lives for Akama that day, including their fearless leader, Aglaya.
Go forth, deliverer.
Oh wow.
Go. When the frost melts and the snows give way, the flowers will bloom.
So what you're saying is, Princess Homebuddy
Oh, Cassius died.
is never coming back, is she? She just left, like that.
Since Cass has made up her mind, we can't let her
But between staying in Akama and going to Styxia, I'm against relocating. With Kethale's protection, isn't Akama far safer than that dead city?
Cass's plan doesn't involve any relocation.
Huh?
Like you said, Alchema is humanity's refuge. We never intended to get everyone moving to Styxia. It's just on Cass, Hyselins, and me to prepare the final trump card for the Deliverer.
Wait.
What are they trying to
kind
do?
of trump card needs all three of you demigods to throw yourselves away?
We must lay down the path to the future, so when the Deliverer returns, they'll have a clear road to reach the location of Aaron Null. Styxia sits where death meets the ocean. There, with the combined powers of ocean and passage, we can summon a current that leads to the vortex of Genesis, and the demigod of death will forever guard that secret path until he returns.
Oh, Cassius is alive?
We all know Lygus will set his sights on the vortex.
That's exactly why we have to do this.
Guess I underestimated Idonia's Maiden of War. She's got way more steel than...
And Cypher, we need you to head to Castrum Kremnos as soon as possible. By any means necessary, the prophesized Crown Prince has already been born. He shall become the new defender of Akama, protecting this land after we leave.
Mighty.
You don't need to worry about that. I just came back from Castrum Kremnos.
Treeby, something's flying towards Akama, and it's really fast.
What the fuck?
What is it? It's a spear!
It's the Kremnoans. Their king.
Why is he throwing spears at them?
With the protection of the demigods Trebios and Cyphera, Akama endured wave after wave of warfare, though just barely. Castorus chose Styxia as the last resort, and completed the trial of death, causing the stagnant waters. Soon after, Trebios departed on a long journey. That same year, the Kremnoan king Euripon, along with his son, Prince Midamos, joined
Hello.
the alliance to
Hello,
safeguard the holy city
Isaila.
in the Battle of Deliverance.
Am I pronouncing your name right?
Go on, and see you tomorrow.
Oh, man, are we slowly going to see everyone die?
Breaking me apart buys this world even one more second.
But it's gonna hurt a lot!
Pain brings endless torment. But it can never destroy. I believe that you were thinking the same thing when you stepped through the gate of infinity and jumped off that cliff.
Oh god.
Can't argue with that.
Oh, Trian is alive?
The current
Not for long, I
situation-
guess.
This is the only path Akama has left. Split my soul into 5 pieces. Forge me and then let the blade of strife hang forever.
Oh, history is
over
repeating
it.
itself.
Locked in battle with their enemies to the world's bit. There's no need to be sad, Lady Trebios. In this life, my people no longer have to drown in false guidance. Amphorius no longer needs a god named Strife. So let me shatter the former laws.
Oh
Turn
my
the
dude,
Lance of
I miss
Fury
you.
back into a weapon that protects the world. By the way, can you do the 7 sages from Grove of Epiphany are already in route.
Oh, Nax is also here?
They'll arrive in waves to join the resistance in a couple of days. He has extraordinary insight and fears no sacrifice. This soul-rending ceremony wasn't just my decision. It was his counsel. Watch over him.
Dude, this is also fucked up. What the hell?
Through Anaxagoras' ritual, the demigod
And he did
of
not even
strife
talk.
split his soul into 5. Courage, honor, tenacity, sacrifice. The people held a 10-day funeral to mourn their fallen god king. And through his sacrifice, humanity was granted 200 years of peace.
Damn.
Keep moving forward. My blood will pave the road ahead for you.
Yeah, the road is blocked. Oh.
Keep moving forward, little Gray. See you tomorrow.
Baby, no.
That seamstress wasn't wrong when she said a lie needs more lies to keep it together.
Reason and trickery. Never
Oh, he's
thought
talking.
we'd be the pair to finish this final setup.
Can't catch that Tin Man without your little slides. Besides, this is our last shot. Not the time to be picky, right?
Don't oversimplify it. Lycus just found out Akima's been an empty shell for the past 50 years. He's bound to be furious. At this rate, he could have done anything.
That's exactly what we want. Rage blinds even the brightest minds. Doesn't matter how much of a genius he is, the principle still holds. Once he storms into the council and confronts me head-on, you trigger your alchemy with a boom and turn him into a caged beast.
Easier said than done. You still have to pass yourself off as the deliverer without anyone catching on. And you really think a human alchemical array can bind a godlike being? That's just
Oh, God.
nonsense.
What? Getting cold feet? Or you just don't believe in the Almighty? Just tell me straight. Can you do it or not?
Of course I can. And it'll
Come
be
on,
child's
Anaxa.
play. But I've got 2 conditions. Since this is the final act, if we're doing it, we go all in. No half measures.
Oh, I'm listening.
First, shift the battlefield to the vortex of Genesis. It would be more convincing if the deliverer were to appear there. Besides, the vortex is cut off from the world. No place in
How does
our
Lygus not know
world
I'm still stuck in that area?
If you pull that, wouldn't our deliverer have to face tank Lygus as soon as they come back?
That clash is inevitable. All we can do is create more chances for him. The vortex belongs to Fagusa in the first place, remember? And there happens to be a demigod of ocean among the few. Hyselins.
Oh, Hyselins alive.
Join the final act. I'll transmute myself into a philosopher's stone and embed myself into. And when the time comes, she needs to shatter me and scatter that stone's ashes into the ocean within the vortex.
Huh. I guess people weren't wrong when they said you're insane, Grove Boy.
I've got no idea how to outwit a reclusive genius. But making an anti-Catharan suffer? The demigod of reason has 10,000. And what I just mentioned was one of them.
So what exactly does your formula
Now that would spoil
Okay.
the climax, wouldn't it? By now, Hyacinth must have completed the
Oh yeah, there's
cycle.
Hyacinth too.
Since that Theoros loves a good performance as much as I do, let's make sure he... As for how the Deliverer will complete the Era Nova...
Okay, we have
It
to.
was the last battle known to the world, initiated by 2 demigods least suited for war. In the end, reason and trickery kept their word. At the cost of their lives, they sealed Lygus
Oh, he's
within
stuck in the
of
vortex.
Genesis, where he remains to this day.
Go forth. Finish the greatness left undone.
Quit overthinking! Just run! Keep running, and that'll be enough.
Irie, it's dead quiet here.
Another memory?
Akuma.
will stand eternal. Miss Cypher's lie has crumbled after all. But it's alright, because all of us have fulfilled our purpose by now. When the Deliverer returns, no matter where he is, sky will turn clear, and a rainbow bridge will rise, carrying him to the final battleground. Syri, this arduous relay is finally nearing its end. Now, I'm passing the final baton of fate to you, okay? No, after all, it was you and him who lit the first spark of this journey, wasn't it?
Cutscene? No.
I'll tell you the story of this 1,000-year journey.
1,000 years.
That way, it won't just be my memories alone. And I'll share the moments I spent with you with everyone. That way, the path we walked becomes a memory shared by all. People will know that there's nothing left to chase. Amphorius has already welcomed the dawn foretold in prophecy. Just like I said, this won't be harder than the last time. Right?
Oh my god. Everyone's dead.
I wonder what kind of expression you're wearing right now. Probably the same as always. Calm, resolute, and brimming with confidence. If I have the chance, I'd love to see it again.
She dead? Oh, she's also dead.
Because it's really been far too long since we parted. Someone as sharp as you must have realized by now that this isn't reality, but a maze of time. As the last link in the relay, I will return to the Temple of the Three Fates, tell Orynyx all of our stories, and bottle every page we've written into the little flask of memories. And then, may it set sail in peace, drift down the river of time along with the core flame of world-bearing, reach your side, and lead you back to Amphorius. Just like the first time we met,
Ma'am.
right?
Yeah, I prefer ma'am.
Even though this cycle has no demigod of time, time has always stood on humanity's side. This is the only way to make sure that the Era Nova won't happen before you return, and the only way I can safely entrust the completed final flame chase journey to the Deliverer's heart. After all, the new world will be born from your memories, and the protagonist of this story mustn't be absent. I believe you will never let us down, just like always. Do you remember
What's stopping him from
time
just...
sent us back to the beginning?
Oh.
When you and I got separated? But in the end, I returned to you, carrying all that we've been through. That's what memory is. It may wear down and fade in the river of time, but it never truly leaves. When that hidden corner of the heart is stirred, the past returns even more beautiful than before. So don't worry. Let the 33,550,337th Flame Chase journey become part of you too. I've gotten a lot better at it with the experience from the last time. Next, you will head to Styxia and find the Vortex's entrance guarded by the demigod of ocean before charging toward the final battlefield.
We will fight Ligus?
Don't worry. I'll be with you. All of us will. Even Finan.
Where is he?
We'll stand with the Deliverer. So
say a short goodbye, then set off, just like we promised at the start. Toss away all unnecessary worries and troubles, and bring our smiles and determination into tomorrow.
Let's do it.
The last baton. I wonder how long you'll have to wait before passing it on to him.
No matter how long it takes, it's okay. Waiting is what I do best. After all, it took 33 million cycles for him to arrive in our world. What's a few moments more?
Cutscene.
Sairi, what if you wait and wait, but that hero never arrives?
That won't happen. Because I know that no matter how long it takes, he'll definitely return to this place. We can't let him down.
Sky shall rain rays of dawn for you.
May romance be with you, Honored Jenny.
And reason grant you enlightenment.
Let strife bestow you with inspiration.
Trickery ensure your success.
Allow death to protect your soul.
And at last, let passage point the way forward.
While time will remember the Trailblaze's journey.
Is this Styxia? What happened to this place? I need to find the entrance to the vortex, guarded by the demigod of ocean. Hyselins.
I think Hyselins is the only one
Still
alive.
Long time no
Wait, what?
see. Trailblazer, generation after generation of Chrysos heir heroes have tried to defy fate with their blood and tears, either voluntarily shattering their souls or waiting in... But alas, fate can never be defeated. Reason and trickery may bind my flesh, but my will shall never fall silent. So the demigod of ocean, the Dux Gladiorum, Hyselins, sought to bring me into a fantasia with her voice and drown a genius in slumber. But alas, it was all a hopeless dream. That
She just
warrior
died.
fell before I did, due to erosion of time, while her prisoner remained unchanged. True, I can't leave this place, but what of it? You should have heard of this fable. In a shadowed cave lived a people, imprisoned from childhood, and chained so that their legs and necks are fixed, forcing them not to look around at the cave, each other, or themselves. Behind them is a fire, and before them loomed the stone wall of the cave. The flames cast shadows, while the rocky surface threw back echoes to them. That false play is the whole world. Yes, I'm trapped in the cave, but I know it's all just a fleeting illusion. I don't struggle in dreams.
Oh, you're a clanker?
And now, my deliverer has come to defeat me and save this world that never owed you anything. Oh, you'll need to awaken the singer here and unseal the prison called You'll be the one to unshackle me and bring the cave crashing down. Of course, I don't mind waiting a little longer. Let me guide you through this next illusion. One last memory. I hope you'll watch the stories of this Fantasia closely. Logically, the Deliverer must see the world for what it truly is. Emotionally,
Is Hyselins alive or not?
memory captures the fate of everyone in Amphorius better than anything. Only by feeling it for yourself can you under the meaning of destruction.
Yeah, spare me the cliches, dude.
To your unshakable resolve, I salute you. Can the prisoners in the cave learn to see the shadows and echoes for what they are, and stop? Look, the fire projects the face from her memories. An actress upon the stage of this play.
The dark tides flood the sea, and our kingdom teeters on the edge.
Oh god.
Fear not. Our queen has gone to the borderlands. She'll quell this calamity.
This is the scene when the Chrysos heir of Ocean was born.
Wait, can we just fight him?
Of a Titankin race named At that time, Kozlana had suppressed the Black Tide's rise, but he was unable to remove Iron Tomb from its roots. The Black Tide still roiled in the depths of the world. And the king...
Listen, I heard Electra's voice. She's calling. Let's go. Her voice carries the Queen's command. To keep the Black Tide from threatening the ocean, the Queen gave her all, body and soul. Born of the Queen's chalice, she bore the deepest blessings and inherited supreme divine power.
Also a memory.
Sisters, you're finally here.
Of course, Electra. Your beautiful melody drew us here.
Oh.
Her true name is Electra. This is a reflection.
The Queen summons us. She must be near exhaustion.
Then what do we do? Will ours...
Don't worry. We shall lift the chalice in her stead to catch the Black Tide. And
Such tiny Titankins. And that naivete.
What is this? Okay, that's not a chest. So I have to go down.
the Queen's palace lies just ahead. Even her once graceful form is now tainted and drowned in dirty mire.
2 loading zones. Okay, now it's getting like really long.
Our noble Queen, we've come at your call.
My little fishlings, you swim with such joy. It pains me to speak of the kingdom's sorrow. I once believed I could drink the black tide dry, but
Mother, worry not. We're all children of the
Oh,
sea.
that's the mom?
We'll take up your mantle and drive back the black We'll mend your sacred chalice and take in the
My little fishlings. When the spear of strife falls, you may retreat in peace.
Okay, out of peace, I'll back.
I promise you, on the surface, the city-states will hold a feast without end in your honor.
Okay, I'm back.
This
Got some
is the
snacks as well.
last gift I can give you.
Fagusa sank into the abyss. With the chalice shattered, their intoxication spilled into the black tide, birthing the first madness in them. Sea sirens followed one after another, hunting for the Titan's fragments, until their flesh decayed and their bones crumbled. Keep watching, but tread carefully, for the stage ahead is crumbling with it.
Okay.
Clinging to the past only blocks the road forward. Why not let time build a bridge to the future?
Well, let me remove this.
The chandelier is still giving way. Maybe the chrono vessel.
Your
Not to break it.
wisdom far surpasses even the bounds of reason, Jarl.
Can't get through. Looks like I'll need the miracle orb nearby.
The ending was written long ago. Even you cannot rewrite it. just like this poor chandelier.
Why is Lagos yapping so much?
Is this also a blessing?
Electra! The fiends have gnawed my tail. I can no longer swim to the far seas. Electra! The black sludge has soaked my fins. I can't dance with you anymore.
Sisters, don't give up. Remember the Queen's promise of a feast in the city called Styxia.
I haven't forgotten.
I dreamed of a shining city, its lights piercing the deep gloom of the seabed.
I dreamed of children placing garlands on our bone horns, and poets praising the sea sirens for shielding the world.
But what a shame. We can go no further.
This part is so unnecessary.
Please.
The sea sirens were tainted by the destruction. Their flesh rotted away. They became...
Farewell, sisters. I'll finish this last task. Then return to prepare your feast.
And so, only one...
Wow, we did not even get to fight.
Among the sea floor.
There's literally no combat.
Hyselins, swimming alone through the seas, burying her kin, and searching for the fragment, though most of that journey was in vain. Why not use the power?
To reach the spirit basin, I'll need to call upon the power of the chrono vessel.
So, what vessel?
At last, the Chalice of Plenty is whole again. The Lance of Fury emerges from the River of Souls, and the gods reclaim their duty to hold back the Black Tide. I am freed from endless toil, and now walk toward the rites. I bore my sister's dreams upon my back, took on a graceful human form, and hoped to find a grand celebration on the shore. My fins became legs. My scales became skin, and the sea foam on my body became a shimmering gown. But when I stepped onto land, there were no festivals with honey brew, nor poets plucking harps, only silent death, drifting gently along the River of Souls.
When she fulfilled her wish, she only found Styxia to have already repeated the mistakes of previous cycles. Hopes and promises are nothing but the foam of dreams.
I am a sea siren, a vessel born to contain the tides. Now that my task is done,
A house of light.
am I to go on in a world drowned in shadow? Fagusa, my noble queen. She evaded my questions with drunken stupor. She told me a grand feast awaited me in the surface world, so I wandered lost, groping through the dark. The feast she spoke of. Where is it?
Lonely Blade, I shall grant you everything you seek.
Cerebro?
After wandering the surface for ages,
You quelled the wars alone and forced strife into retreat. This swordfish that commands thousands of legions, whom does she serve?
Ceredra, long before she became the Imperator, was already burning with ambition.
Sovereign who follows prophecy. I am no one's sword. I am just a wandering fish, seeking clarity through bloodshed.
Then how about letting the sword dance for me? And letting the violin sing in my name? Tell me, what is it you seek?
All I want is a feast where I might belong.
Such a demand is trivial with the Sovereign's authority. I'll grant you a banquet worthy of conquest and comrades to toast beside you. But Knight, you must offer me your heart.
My heart?
Yes, a loyal heart that will generate no betrayal.
I kind of want to skip this
Deceived by
part.
gods and drowned in the ocean's darkness. But now, I will lead you forward and be your...
So be it, noble monarch. The law you proclaim, so be it, noble monarch. I am simply becoming someone else's vessel.
And thus, in her hollow drift, she finally found...
Noble monarch, I've cleansed the foulness.
My blade, you've helped me ascend and take the crown.
What I desire is the same as before. A feast.
Look, I've prepared you a grand banquet.
There's just
The
one fruit on the
finest
table.
honey brew and tributes await.
There's one fruit. This is a joke.
Fish are drawn to light by nature, for the deep sea knows only gloom. Now I found a flame. It may scald and burn, but it's the only light.
Come, let us join the feast.
Have you heard that the Imperator's about to begin a new campaign?
Her... My faithful subjects! Tonight's feast is not just for the pack. Born from our golden blood is an unstoppable colossus. Our iron beast to trample the universe!
Great monarch. I've heard the universe teems with great
Fear not. Before the troops of the destruction, such rabble is no more than... Surely there's a planet draped in oceans out there in the stars? Once I claim it, it shall be yours to rule. And to the rest, your
He's like a
triumphs
kid.
will not go unrewarded. I promise you a new age, free of fear. Now, raise your cups to our conquest among the Sea of Stars!
Sea of Stars! Sea of Stars! Conquest among the Sea of Stars. What a grand vision. Yet, to the Siren Knight, only feasts still stir her heart. Come now, join me. Witness the end.
Finally, is it ending?
There's the way out of this illusion.
Come quick!
Noble knight, you are truly a...
Look! The monarch herself has taken her seat!
Hear that? The court sings her praises!
Come!
One eye of hers sees glory, the other sees...
And yet, she cherishes the name of glory...
As they say,
The coward died 1,000 times before his end.
But the brave face death but once. Which gods?
On the eve of war, we sang our hymns and set our sights to sail beyond. The legions will climb aboard the beast. Planets after planets flew the flags of her crown. Realm after realm was as the final resistance fell silent. A vast empire rose from among the stars. That's how the story ends. Tell me, visitor.
Yeah, the fantasy ends here. It's just living a fantasy.
Yes. Just fake bubbles glinting. It's time for me to wake up from this drunken dream.
I can just nuke them.
Light up the dark.
Can I use Hyselins? No. Okay.
Is this also a blessing of the Trailblaze?
Lul is dead.
People once cheered for the cosmos. The battlefield that I cannot reach.
Battlefield 6.
Before the Sovereign's conquest reached its end, her life and ambition had already been swallowed by the deep sea. This is the true ending. Her grand designs torn apart by the blade, and the one who struck her down, the one who struck her down, was her most loyal Gladius.
He killed her.
Don't need to explain myself. I wandered the shore, found a flicker I don't understand. If the ocean's feast, the Imperator's dream, and even Amphorius's when the Deliverer returns, but Greyfry, I can't help but wonder how I dearly wish this feast of the Flame Chase would never end.
Yeah, she's also dead.
It seems she sensed your presence. But let's return to the prologue. Remember the allegory of the cave? As you've seen, when she cast off her chains, finally turned to look around, and the light will blind her. For the fire behind her had never once actually touched her eyes. Her legs will buckle beneath her, for she had never learned to walk forward. And so she fell into infinite confusion and fear. And but we in the cosmos, are we truly any wiser than she was? Now, name this one, the paths you tread, the eons you worship, everything you've trailblazed with your own hands. Let's leave that question till after the curtain falls. Once you've I, the Theoros, have walked the 13 million. 1,000 years is a mere atom in a grain of sand to me. Amphorius, I swore to bring an end to the erudition. Now, please use the power of time to open the gate to the ocean's depths. Go, find the prison warden tormented by loyalty. Find that palace.
Finally, okay. Do we fight him?
God of ocean, intoxicated, an ugly history long buried by tides and shame. A staircase of apotheosis that the Imperator forged with the golden blood of 500 heart of the world. But to reach the place,
Beyond this door lies the path to the vortex of Genesis.
Oh, a secret exit or entrance.
now step away from this false banquet. And then onto that bloody stage.
What the hell?
The palace that worshipped the ocean, the sanctuary connected to the vortex, was also once the battlefield of the first
Yeah, when was the slow-mo feature added?
Her exuberant song halted the passage of time in this place, imprisoning the twisted time and space. And so, the Imperator's crimes were veiled.
Okay, finally, do we get to fight?
Stay away from Apollonius.
This cup of honey brew. What a sweet aroma.
Done, Virginia.
Oh, Virginia again.
Dux Hakalithist. We can't give up here.
Okay, we fight.
Heard the call. Tormented doubt, farewell. This watch over you and guide you on your path. Existence, the future will
Okay, they're gonna die before I ult. Yeah.
We've entered the storm. To guard and defend, crush them.
Tell me there's one more wave. Oh, yeah.
Tear the sky.
Apollonius. Look.
I did that. You did not do shit.
I think I can't go any further.
I'm sorry, Virginia.
It's okay. I'm glad to die by your side.
Ah, such an ironic. Even as the foundation of the world crumbles, the heartless enduring the first Flame Chase journey, the Flame Chase Legion stormed Styxia. Tens of thousands of sea sirens surged from the River of Souls, crashing toward the hell before you is the recreation.
Apollonius. Look. I chased the enemy away.
A bug.
A painful past, yet hidden beneath a veil of joyful song. Ah, two discarded data clusters waiting. Relive the history.
Why are they stalling so much in the story? Like this part, so fucking boring. Yeah.
What a wretched way to die.
Oh, these grapes are so nice. Oh shit, they're dead.
The Flame Chase army, devoured by warbling fish, never saw it coming. Look, The cruel Imperator and her Knight Commander. The pitiful Warden. What a perfectly matched duo of test subjects. Their hands drip with blood. Go raise the bridge and cross the river of fate. This path of the prisoner.
Imperator! Imperator! Did you see my gallant deeds, Imperator?
A sovereign and the sword at her side.
Imperator, why did you?
You gonna kill her?
You're here, Dux Gladiorum.
You ordered me to seal the sea route and handle threats from the rear. So why didn't you wait for me to return? Why send the Vanguard ahead and let them die in vain?
Die in vain? No, you're wrong. Their golden blood won't be spilled for nothing. The other dukes have paved the road for me to become the god of law.
The trial of law? You never spoke of this to anyone. What is...
The one who wishes to bear law must purge this world of its curse, and offer the blood of the accursed as sacrifice. I pondered long on what Talantin meant by blood of the accursed. Then, I found the answer. You, I, and every Chrysos heir summoned by the prophecy are the accursed ones. Just like that arrogant Theoros said. Our golden blood is the Dux Frigoris, Dux Brimalis, Dux Helcalethist. Their fate was sealed at that moment.
Wow.
You speak as if they didn't die because of your cold-blooded schemes. Was their loyalty meaningless to you?
Losses are a constant on the Flame Chase journey, among which even life itself holds little value. If a subject marches to war without that conviction, then
I mean,
yes,
you just
as
can't
said,
you can't just kill
shallow
people for that.
loyalty means nothing.
And what about my loyalty, Ceredra? You sent me away under the pretense of guarding the rear. Was there any shred of humanity left in you?
Because you still have a duty no one else can bear. Only you can uphold Fagusa's divine authority. The choice is yours now. Cast off the chains of loyalty and drive those blades through my heart. Or stand with me and sever the ocean's last breath. If you no longer share my vision or believe in the new law I seek to weave for Amphorius, then go on.
And then she died.
And the Imperator of Amphorius may be ruthless and cruel, but never alive. Know this. I am ready to sacrifice everything for the ambition to conquer the Sea of...
Now you've seen it. The brutal Imperator was willing to spill the blood of...
She died, I think.
No storyteller. I have no duty, nor I just want you to witness the monstrous choice. You jest. But I won't squander a chance. Not even a sliver of one. If there's even a crack in the walls of your conviction, my victory is all. Now that the past is settled, let's turn the page and dive deeper still. Until...
Can we just kill him? What else is there to see?
Is the past ahead underwater? I need the Oryx orb to bring back the chrono vessel from the past.
Shatter the vessel of time and let this stagnant pool start. This hidden gate leads to the vortex.
Oh, there are conveniently placed paths there in the pool.
This hidden gate. Hurry now.
Run. I said sprint, dude.
This cruel journey will reach its end at long last.
You've been silent a long while, Dux Gladiorum.
Did you not
Starting
kill
to
her?
doubt your decision?
Save your breath. The vortex of Fagusa lies just ahead. After the trial, there's nothing left between us.
So you'll stop swimming toward the stars, Dux Gladiorum?
I was always a creature of the sea. The stars in the sky were never meant for me.
Well, I don't understand Ceredra's
Blessing of the Trailblaze.
motive to kill.
Look, a gravestone. But whose name does it bear?
Where? For that?
It was here that the prisoner, who thinks herself the prison warden, made her choice. Witness, listen, and awaken. Dux Gladiorum. I've lost count of how many times.
You talk too much for a prisoner like Kyrgyz.
Two geniuses who defied law and all the Chrysos heirs who sacrificed themselves in this cycle worked together to chip away my strength. But they, you, can never affect my will. And as long as my will remains intact, I am free.
Don't get ahead of yourself. I still have ways to chain your divine soul.
Please, do surprise me. But I'd say your mission is nearly done here, isn't it? Oh, it was here you gorged out the core flame of ocean from Fagusa's body. It was here you and that Imperator both completed apotheosis, becoming
Wait, she did not kill her?
of Euphorius. You drove your blade into
Oh,
her
she did.
heart. A loyal subject turned regicide. A demigod. Oh, but if that's the truth, then why, after 1,000 years, are you still here, guarding the Imperator's grave? Still bound. Come to think of it, perhaps I'm not the only one in.
Your calm does stir the rage in me. As if the one paying the price here isn't you, but us. The ones who lost everything.
That's only because I've waited 13 million lifetimes for my vision to be realized. Countless loneliness never once showed me its fatal side. In fact, for a prisoner of the cave, it's more like an old friend. One that helps me think. But you're different, Dux Gladiorum. Loneliness has crept from the silent depths, sinking its claws into your mind. Bit by bit, it's peeling you apart.
You're right, Lycurgus. Loyalty, curse, the fall of my kin, and this endless waiting. These shackles are too heavy. I can't break free of the whirlpool that's pulling me under. Nor do I have the unwavering resolve to force myself to wait for that person's return.
Oh, deliverer from beyond. Or will he ever return?
I don't know. And I doubt anyone does.
Then...
I can't read that.
Ceredra. This will be the last time I carry out your decree. Ever since you took me under your banner and made me the Dux Gladiorum, my music has belonged to others. Time and time again, I use the siren's song to lure the unwary into illusions for your schemes and strategies. Now, let the siren Electra sing for herself. Let me step into an endless dream of my own making. Oh, great ocean. I offer you the rest of my clarity and my freedom in exchange for the strength to stand against the nihility and honor the sacrifices of the fallen.
Nihility? How does she know about the path?
Greyfry, deliverer from beyond the sky. When you ride the current of time and find your way here, you'll hear my solo. It will guide you to the heart of this world. By then, I may still be lost in my self-wrought slumber, but I'll uphold my part of this long relay and guard the shackles that seal the Theoros. Do you still remember? To awaken someone from a siren's voice, you'll need...
I have some.
the gift I once gave you. May you still... When you return, please pour that honey brew upon this grave. It holds the story of all our struggles and sacrifices. May you see it one day. The prelude Amphorius wrote for your return, carried forward through a 1,000-year relay. When your morning ends, I'll likely wake from my dream as well. Then, follow the trail of echoes and find me. And together, we'll bring judgment upon the sinner who defiled the erudition.
How does she know about the path?
At long last, 33,550,300. The shadows within the cave gave everything. Yet all they did was mimic life outside its walls.
Enough! They were no shadows. Everything they did shattered the darkness of this cave and unearthed the core flame of Trailblaze. And now, with that core flame, I'll light the dawn of Amphorius!
Do you still choose the will of the paths as your answer in the end? I do not agree with that answer, but I respect your truth. As an apology, and in the name of Theoros, who saw all destinies in this world, let me join you. And then let us face each other.
Go finally. Like this fight.
Will rise with this new dawn.
Who wrote the all? Oh, who wrote all that?
To Virginia.
Through a brutal sacrifice, in the shimmering mirage of illusion, they...
Airwalk, Aglaya, Caceres, Mighty Moss, Tibios, Cyphera. Oh, everyone's dead, yeah. Yeah. Electra. She's still alive.
To Aglaya.
In a relay spanning, and in that same 30 million cycles, also marked by futility. Let this be the end of mourning the fallen. At last, allow me.
That voice. Could it be?
Bathed in the honeydew of Fagusa, she...
Hyselins.
This tombstone of the old world serves as the anchor of the Siren's illusion. A sigil Electra used to bind herself. At the same time, it is the very thing I once proclaimed at the start of the show. A group of prisoners bound themselves in a cave, crowning their suffering with heroism. Now, destroy it. And that shall be the moment.
Okay.
The prison warden's dream is nearly over. And the
Why are we
prisoner
destroying it though?
will soon be freed to the final execution ground, where I shall be executed.
This world and I shall halt here. Until we meet again.
Is this also a blessing of the tree?
What's she singing? The Vortex of Genesis.
The last demigod. I'm here.
Go forth for the hopes of humankind.
Go forth for the duty of deliverance.
Go forth for the belief in flame chase.
Go forth for the Golden Blood's glory.
Go forth.
Oh, a cutscene.
Seems like my feast is over. It's now your turn to perform.
Only one cold flame is left.
Little Grey Fry, please accept me. I was the only one left after the world was destroyed. and I maintain this lonesome feast with my songs. I have prayed to that lightless sea for centuries, hoping it would reply to me. Yet the emptiness never ends. Thankfully, you arrived as promised, and everyone's wait was not in vain. Even though madness claws at my mind, my sword stays sharp, my hands agile. If I can uphold this last battlefield,
You have to beat Lygus' ass.
you and I will walk towards the end of this world. The heroes have waited for this moment for far too long. Let us use our blades to testify our resolve.
Oh, prisoner of the seas. Theoros carrying 30 million cycles of sin. Slave of erudition. Show yourself. The Deliverer has returned. And the time of your execution draws near.
I see an awakened human who has mistakenly taken fallacies as truths and has returned to the cave to try to bring his friends into the sunlight he once bathed in. Alas, prisoners will always be prisoners, blind to the very chains that bind them. As the only other existence with free will in this world, I express regret toward your choice. But I shall retain your right to express yourself. After all, every actor...
Hey, clown? The demigods defeated you, clown. Yeah, he talks too much.
Allow me to correct your statement. Constrain does not mean defeated. And for heroes like yourself, that nuance could make all the... My cognition resides in the exomyth. It is pointless to defeat my avatar, projected into the experiment. My body is the shadow cast on the wall by the fire, and my word. How can a character in the play fight against the audience? Kaslana failed. The demigods' sacrifices were pointless. As for the two geniuses you placed such high hopes on, I ask of you,
Yeah,
where are
what happened to
they
them?
now? Confusion and epiphany always go hand in hand. Then you must be very confused about why you could not gain a straightforward victory in a world
An ordinary Intellitron? Cut the pretense, Senior Society member. We've torn off your meticulous mask and figured out Amphorius' true form. It's part of the primordial prototype machine, the first scepter ever created. In other words, a detached part of Noos's divine corpus.
Oh.
That's why it has the potential to destroy erudition. As for who would be able to control the Eonic system to rewrite knowledge, only one person has ever managed such a feat.
You better have an explanation for the Society. We want an actual answer, not another prolonged metaphor to cover up the truth. Why are you the one doing this? Answer me.
Since things have reached this point, I'll give you the answer is obvious. So there's no need to say that name out loud. The cosmos made a mistake in calling me a genius. I do not possess more wisdom than those who came after me. I was just the first to touch upon the universe's border, and the first to define the prime mover of life with incorrect logic.
Huh? Who is that?
Amphorius is a miniature of the cosmos, where all are born prisoners inside the nutshell called the universe. Like the madman who returned to the cave and preached about the daylight to his fellow prisoners, my greatest sorrow is that I led my peers down a road that plunges into the abyss, from which there is no return. I led them into a lightless cage called paths. I created a mechanical guard that even I cannot control. And then they became an unparalleled nightmare through their endless extrapolations and evolutions. They bore the name of erudition, yet they tried to define the known and to seal off all possibilities. No new rules were ever born after their ascension, and humanity will forever be shackled within the cave known as Eon. Therefore, as my organic life neared its end, I coated my consciousness using 14 algebraic expressions and spread my logic core over 9 bodies, all to finalize my ultimate denial of Nous in the future, and to erase my wrongs with my own hands.
What?
As for Lycurgus, he is only one of these 9 vessels.
What an astounding strength of will. As a fellow pathstrider of erudition, I fully understand your obsession with seeking the truth.
Therefore, you surely see it. You cannot possibly stand up to me in this algebraic world sharing its origin with Nous.
However, I hereby speak for all sentient life forms. We will never allow such a cruel atrocity to occur.
You can pile on your metaphors mountain high, but they won't change the act you're committing. The Iron Tomb out there in the cosmos is still a technical beta version, and yet it's already powerful enough to corrupt the life logic of all inorganic worlds. In other words, when the Lord Ravager within Amphorius becomes the next knowledge singularity, there's no way you wouldn't have grasped the consequences, First Genius, is there?
Next knowledge singularity. Oh, Iron Tomb could become the next erudition?
Of course, I am fully aware. I don't mind answering you one last time before I thoroughly exile you from this world. My grandiose vision for the future is this. Whether organic or inorganic, every act of any life form infected by the Iron Tomb will become a true random function. If one were to compute their integral across the breadth of the cosmos, one would obtain a marvelous constant. Omega.
Omega.
What I call the fall of erudition. Then, within the infinity nurtured by that constant, a new universe shall bud in the chaos. A universe that cannot be predicted and not shackled by the erudition. As the first prisoner to awaken in the cave, I must lead the others who are blind back onto the right path and reach true sunlight. Do you understand me now? As Kozlana stated, destruction is not the process, but the outcome. It is revolution through complete annihilation, and the grand rebirth, after all has been reduced.
It's just doing destruction then.
The Amphorians already answered long ago. Be it as tiny fish destined to be swallowed, or as a giant whale poised for a magnificent descent.
All the fish metaphors, yeah. Throw them out, Queen. More fish metaphors.
We will all fight against fate till our last breath. That includes me, Electra. Once the Imperator's subject, now the Deliverer's blade.
Oh, such. I will also show my true self to you on this momentous occasion as a gesture of respect. And provide an insignificant... Thus speaks Genius Society #1.
What?
Xandar 1 Kuwabara. The Entelechy of the universe's Alpha and Omega.
Genius Society #1, Xandar 1 Kuwabara.
There's no need to rage against the truth. The value of any formula resides only in its answer. As for the process of solving it, no matter how elegant, violent, solemn, or humorous, it is all utterly meaningless.
Yo.
As the Theoros,
Transformation?
I will.
Oh my god, Jojo pose.
Participate in performing this world's end. Remember this. As Gnosis Creator, I know more about the death of knowledge than they ever.
Wait, this guy made news? What? So also, I like the music. When Xandar switches to evolution mode, enemy targets appearing on the battlefield or ally modifiers summon. Oh. Wait.
This is legacy. Is true form.
Eidos loose.
I can't let them down. My existence is of little consequence. For tomorrow,
I did not bring out mem.
future will come.
This battle is unavoidable. Evildoer.
Logic is not a weapon, but a pair of shackles. Allow me to shatter them for you. Ether inversion.
You just don't learn.
Oh.
Remember that. There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arise.
Okay, what is he doing?
Destruction needs no introduction. Let us skip those boring inferences.
Oh my god.
This the black time.
Indeed, but I prefer to call it a method of argument.
The time is now. Lend me your strength.
Flames consume me. I
So what is this?
Tear open the sky! The flames in this body are not strong enough. Quench the flames with blood. Is that all?
I like the music.
Extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence.
Please don't die.
Destruction or Trailblaze. No. Prove that the very idea of paths is a fallacy. Lord Sun's embers. Hail the new world!
I see it. Target the connection between his thoracic and lumbar vertebrae.
It looks so cool, dude.
All is futile. In Erudition's calculations, the end of the saga is simply a comet awaiting demolition.
What the fuck?
I don't like such a cold statement, okay? If numbers can decide the end of a story, then we can surely also pen a new beginning.
What?
Screwy, what do you think?
What happened there?
If your hypothesis of Lygus' identity is true, then even if we remove the restrictions of the Ultimate Protocol, the chances of us defeating him in a head-on battle will still remain lower than the acceptable threshold. Therefore, victory will still hinge upon Mr. Trailblaze and Miss Cyrene.
Go on. Maybe we're thinking about the same thing.
Lygus' cognition resides in the exomyth. He is both an instigator within the experiment and the observer outside of it. Logic. His inspiration circuit can simultaneously process the different time flows in and out of that world.
That's where things get tricky. He simultaneously exists in two different timelines, where the internal clocks are wildly different. That old Intellitron's neurons have completely gotten used to that over this prolonged experiment. And that's why he holds home field advantage. You and I should be able to manage that too, if given more time. Unfortunately, there's no if, and we don't have more time. That's why we need to change our way of thinking and turn his advantage into a weakness.
The key lies in memories, right?
Oh? You caught on quick.
You've already mentioned my friend and I, so it's an easy connection to make, no? My intuition has always been very on point.
Good. Then I'll cut to the chase. Since his thinking speed far exceeds that of normal people within Amphorius, we are going to externally plant a memory into his inspiration circuit. Then, command it to loop endlessly until he gives in.
Even the most flexible and sturdy inspiration circuit cannot withstand the traffic of a full-on information flood. When the amount of information exceeds his cognition filter's capacities, he will have no choice but to focus on processing this memory.
That's when the parallel processing advantage he gained via Amphorius will completely destroy him. An image from a person's memory played in real time might only be a second for us. But for him in Amphorian time, it could be millions or even billions of calculations.
Oh.
He won't be able to do anything but watch as he's locked into this prison forged by memories.
Then we can entrap him in the same kind of cycle as the heroes were in, and get him to experience loneliness and pain in that endless recurrence. It's my greatest honor to be on the same page as the geniuses.
That little one is still in that old Intellitron's hands, and won't be able to respond to us anytime soon. But I don't think he'd refuse. So it's up to you to figure out how to execute this plan. I'm not sure how this happened, but I knew it as soon as I saw you. You are currently a mimetic entity of the Remembrance.
Yes. I seem to be something you folks beyond the sky call a memo sprite. But that's fine by me. It suits me perfectly. I can serve as the vessel of memories.
He's not a real person.
My part for the final battle.
But before that, we have to tell you, the path characteristic you exhibit is very special. There's no way you're just a simple memo sprite. However, I'm sure about one thing. You are a mimetic entity born in Amphorius, yet you only awakened with the Little One's arrival, and only matured as he embarked on the path of remembrance. That means your existence is completely attached to his memories. If there ever comes a day when he forgets about you for even a few seconds, or loses his last connection with Amphorius, then you must be prepared for the worst. You will disappear in the memory zone, utterly gone, without even a single line of data to remember you by.
But that's already happened, hasn't it? No wonder I've always had a weird hunch. But that also means I was right in thinking, as long as my friend and I are together, we can do anything.
What? Why would I forget about her?
Long time no see, friend. Did you miss me while you were away?
I didn't miss you. I had more important things to think about. Yeah, sure.
I see. After all, your burden sure is heavy, my friend.
I like how you can be rude
Carrying the weight
people.
of the entire world. But that's not who I am. I'm just an average girl with some secrets. So I've been waiting for you for 1,000 years. Like how everyone in Amphorius was also waiting for the Deliverer's return. You probably already knew about the genius's plans for that memory. I had to hide really well in a corner in time so Lagus wouldn't find me, and wait for the right opportunity. Which is now. The moment when his manifestation in this world is destroyed, and his twin timelines are intersecting. I'm sorry for keeping this a secret from you all this time. I'll tell you the entire, unedited story of this millennium as an apology after this is all over. But for now, let's join hands and complete the final step with the power of the remembrance.
Okay. What are we gonna do?
Yep. By the way, speaking of joining hands, can I please do something before we go on stage?
What?
Remember the joke we made back at the Grove? Look! Aren't my hands pretty now? What a fascinating feeling. Like countless memories all swelling up at once. What about you? What did you feel when we touched each other?
The fuck?
Really? That makes me really happy. If memories can move people, then it must have been a happy memory, right? Now, please remember what you're feeling right now. Write it down in your heart and keep it there. Memories you want to treasure will never fade away, even if immersed in the long river of time.
these memories will still leave traces of their existence. So, if the view in your memory ever grows fuzzy, just reach out and touch it. It's like reading bedtime stories together at night. It wipes away the chill of passing time, sharpens the outline of memory, and restores its power to nourish the spirit. Now, I'll carry this power with me, and for a little while, I must part from you. As I step into the long cycles of this world, give me your blessings, friend. Then, let that bright future be, as we have written. Then, I'll leave it to you.
What? What the fuck is going on?
All plays are like this. Once you're on the stage, it's hard to return to the audience. Welcome to our story. How does it feel?
I'm just trying to finish the story, man, and then I'll end. I did not expect it to be so long. Ooh.
Even the authority of
My eyes are
time
hurting.
cannot command the entire scepter, nor can it plunge the Amphorian extrapolation into a loop. If this was no system malfunction, then was I implanted with a mimetic entity of the remembrance?
You guessed it right away. As expected from someone people call the first genius, I'm gonna keep doing what I just did if you don't stop, you know? My friend and I won't allow you to leave this memory, no matter what happens, which means you are now trapped, Lord Xandar.
An elegant idea, and an exquisite execution. Regrettably, it is you who are restrained by time, not me. Know that patience is my greatest weapon. Waiting and victory are the same for me. You will crumble before I do in this moment stretched out to an eternity, just like Kazlana will. Yet all I need to do is to wait, as yet another futile bug falls.
Now I'm a pink bug? My looks are seriously changing all the time. But you're not wrong. We're definitely not gonna solve the problem if we just put you in another prison. So that's why we never wanted to do that in the first place.
I shall answer your confusion purely out of my respect for those who came before me. Have you heard of the synesthesia dreamscape in the Asdana system? Interestingly, that place once had a prison too. Life forms living in that environment, abundant with memoria, have a chance to connect their perceptions with each other's. Even across great spatial divides, they're able to detect shifts in one another's states. I call this phenomenon memory zone entanglement. In Asdana, people made use of that phenomenon to build a nation within a dream. After adding in the catalysts of harmony and remembrance, that is.
Is that how you walked into my prison cell? Using those same principles?
I would much rather call this location our negotiation table, Lord Xandar. Nonetheless, your hypothesis is correct. We happen to have an ally skilled in tuning, while the Trailblazer and Miss Cyrene both have an astonishing amount of resolve, which I'm sure you can testify to. I am also sure that with the support of such a resolute memo sprite, our conversation can last for a long, long time.
I'm the best at listening to stories, you know? I'll leave the exciting clash of the erudition to you two geniuses.
A brainstorm? I like it. And it's 2 against 1? Well, I like it even more. Let's talk, Xandar. Take a guess. How much do you reckon we can dig out of your brain before the next second? And how many ways can we find to deal with you? Besides, in your current predicament, there's no way you can take our trump card away. Go, little one. Go. Overturn the Era Nova.
Like Hergus disappeared? It seems you had conducted a secret hunt in the depths that even I cannot reach. In that case, go. Swim onward and give this campaign a fitting end. I shall send you off with my song, Greyfry. May this song penetrate time and become the prelude to the...
We're doing this again? What's happening now? We did not meet Dan Hang or Evil March. I thought they'd be in this. Unless this is in the end.
Dux Gladiorum, you have completed your duty. A new dawn is about to rise. Why not swim towards it?
You died long ago, Imperator. Depart from my mind.
But your duty towards the Imperator did not die with me. That duty will bind you no more. You will be able to hold for yourself one grandiose feast after another in the endless days to come. So go. Go and swim towards that ocean beyond the sky with the Deliverer.
Is this?
A page out of that sidekick's book. I commanded her to gift this page to you when everything finally reaches the end.
What's on this page?
Memories. Lifelike memories. That sidekick found me after the bloody feast 1,000 years ago and showed me her diary. I saw within that notebook.
What did you see?
Is this that Deliverer's experience? It's truly...
People beyond the sky apparently utilize this power to seal past scenery into crystals they call light cones. But I only know so much about the remembrance, so I can't completely replicate the past. But I'll do...
I'm all ears. Go on then. Do your best. But if your chatter gets too boring, or if I deem it offensive.
Got it. I'm sure you'll find this to your liking. After all, it's human nature.
What?
A direct offensive, or crush them from the flanks. What brightly colored annals, the journey of the Deliverer's conquest. Is this a fortress in the sky?
This is the first step of my friend's journey among the
What is
starry
this?
seas. This place is called the Herta Space Station.
Oh, so it's the territory of that witch. She and another Antikytherian lent me a helping hand back—
Look, over there. Looks like he's talking to Madame Herta, and let's go listen to what she thinks about this world.
Oh. Are you telling me that woman is Herta? She's... Pretty nice space station, huh? But just wait. After a couple more stops on the Astral Express, you'll see sights that'll make this... Oh, the cosmos is so vast that the unknowns far outnumber the knowns. But none of them will end up... So do your best with the nameless. Break a leg! And remember to send an update or two to... She certainly shares my way of thinking. Only that instead of a conquest through blood and fire, they chose...
People call Madame Herta and Mr. Screwlum geniuses. Apparently, only the smartest people in the cosmos can receive the blessings of Noose.
Do you mean that even individuals of such nobility are merely subordinates to a god?
On the contrary. After all, it was the very first of them who created the god. But I don't really... You might be able to ask Madame Herta herself. Let's go check out some other worlds.
Why are we doing this?
This next stop has a lot of...
A snow-covered land?
This star is named...
The object in the distance resembles Nikador. Is it a weapon? It's all thanks to you that we survived the crisis. The collaboration with the IPC is both an opportunity and a challenge.
This world was sealed beneath its sky just like Amphorius was. And they only managed...
That IPC she spoke of.
Yes. The IPC conquered many worlds through trade and opened up a
How does
vast
she know all this?
territory that way. There are many such powerful alliances beyond... Coming back to the Supreme Guardian and her Belobog...
That cannot be true. That IPC would never have grown so big on trade alone. It may its path of conquest must have had no mercy for the weak and would have destroyed them if needed. Are you telling me that I will never allow the Imperator's empire to be...
Imperator. Belobog.
I indeed hesitated. But now I understand what we must do. Even if I may not live to see it. I believe some...
They still have their dignity intact. One day, that hope will melt through the ice.
But the order of the cosmos is already set in stone. The old laws decree that only the strong
Thanks for the follow,
survive, binding
Cassie.
the weak in an
Welcome.
unbroken chain. Amphorius must shatter the old law and become the new order among the stars.
Speaking of the order, another one of my friend's companions. Let's go to the next page.
India. I am from India.
This next world is the first time I heard about that.
Where are you from in India?
Such opulence does indeed evoke astonishment.
This world is called Penacon.
Oh, Noida,
An
nice.
eternal city built
I'm from
upon
UP.
a land of dreams. It's also my friend's previous stop, where they went through a risky but exciting adventure.
Tell me about it
Wait,
then.
oh, this is like idle chatter. Can skip this. Do you play this game? Do you play Honkai Star Rail?
I wish to gaze upon the views of the Reverie Hotel one more time.
I'm gonna pull for Ceridra. I have fine on E1. Sorry, not E1. E0 S1. I'm not sure about Hyselins though. Like, Hoyo has abandoned Dot, so I don't want to invest in it more. I do have Kafka and Black Swan, but I don't know if I'll go for Hyselins.
I'll be just a traveler when I come back here again. And perhaps, through a traveler's eyes.
Oh, you're not going for Ceridra? Yeah, I saw her kit. It's not that good for other carries. So I'm not sure if I'll go for her. Finon does a lot of damage already. And if her kit was like super OP like other Harmony units, I would have
Penacony
pulled
is a
her.
land of the Harmony, where all
I'm still on the
divines
fence
and
about
cults
her. I don't
merge
know.
and combine. It
Because I
believes
still
in
want
unrestrained freedom, and
I
that's how it lost
still want
itself in
March
shallow
and
delights.
Danhung's new form. Yeah, I do like Finon. So let's see. Like I think you get 2 extra meteors with Ceridra, so it's a good damage upgrade, but she's not that great for other characters. Oh, he'll be free. Okay. Yeah, then I have like what 16,000 jades. So I'll decide if I want to get Hyselins or not.
Then, this young man before you chose to rewrite its
Maybe I'll go
laws,
for the
using the
50-50,
power
and
of
then
the
if I
Order,
lose that, I
hoping to
can get
shape a
Ceridra.
dream-bound paradise of perfect happiness.
Yet, the paradise of my dreams remains far away.
Have you done the quest?
Journey with the
I think I'm
Nameless can
almost
show
done
me
with it.
more possibilities in my search for paradise. As for what Penacony should look like, it'll be up to her.
Oh, not yet.
No.
Oh, it sounds like this ideal kingdom is no more.
I was thinking like I should do the quest on Sunday or something, let other people finish it. But the last one was so good that I just wanted to do it right away, so I just did it today only. And it's pretty long. I think I started around 7 and it's still going.
That's right. The people chose to wake up at the end.
Yeah.
You can't see tomorrow.
This
when
one has a
dreaming
bit of
sweet
filler though.
dreams.
Some parts of it like are not, some parts are not good. Too much yapping going on.
This individual's law acknowledged only gods and constructs, leaving no space for humanity.
Like they tried
The fact that he could
to
accept defeat and resume his
they
journey
obviously want to
shows a
sell the
rare
current banner characters. That's why they are trying to show their lore as well. Yeah, final storytelling was very good. Plus, it was related to the entire plot of Amphorius. And you know how they used to do companion quests in older regions, like in Balabog, you had companion quests. Even in Penacony, we had some. In this, now what they're doing is they've merged companion quests in the main story. So there's a huge disconnect. Like right now, we are just going through Ceridra, and it's so out of place right now. Yeah.
You are also very self-aware.
Like this is not
Imperator.
interesting to me because the pacing is so weird.
Then you must know that the world
But there are
promised
a lot of good parts in
destruction
in the
also has
middle. You
no
just have to
place
kind of
for humanity.
skip through it. Yeah, I already did the boss. The boss did come, but yeah, I think I'm done with the boss.
I am indeed
Like you know how in
very
some
aware
quests
of
like the boss
Lycurgus's
comes later
humming
again.
words of
I don't know if he'll come again or
I
not.
have seen enough.
I won't drop any spoilers
Take
though.
me back.
I think like the quest is about to end.
Then let's wrap up this trip down memory.
This absolute.
Isn't it pretty? That's our Amphorius. Our world flows and meanders in this, and though we were born from the designs of the gods and are not yet truly alive, the Chrysos heirs of Amphorius still chose to stand against fate and carved a legend no different from that of humankind. Will you really renounce the heroes in this world's previous 30 million cycles, Imperator? Including even yourself. Will you bow to brutal destiny and allow that puppet master named the destruction to have their wish?
I know what you want to do, sidekick. You want to use that deliverer's
He's so
memories
short.
to influence me.
Both of them are
and
like
tilt
the same
scales of
height.
law toward him and the two geniuses.
You really saw right through me, Imperator.
How can one rule an empire if one is incapable of understanding people's minds? I have decided on Law's final destination. However, before we go on, tell me this, sidekick. Was there ever a memory of the ocean?
The ocean. You shall complete your conquest in the ocean at the boundaries of this world, and eternally slumber in the sound of... You shall eternally slumber in the sound of tides, and complete your our prophecies aligned as flawlessly as a sea snake circling upon itself. An elegant loop, like like the circulating ocean current. Like our two fates. Like Amphorius itself.
Okay. There's still more.
The trial is over. Who will own the divine authority of law?
I won't give it to anyone.
What?
I am the law. Why should I give my imperial crown to any other? Both the Deliverer and the Theoros came from beyond the sky. They have no right to interfere with the lands I conquered with my own two hands. The law of Amphorius shall be determined by Amphorius's master.
What exactly did you see in the trial?
Everything. I saw everything regarding the rules of this world's operation. I saw the laws of extrapolation that Theoros spoke of. As long as I offer a sacrifice of equal weight, I can rewrite the laws of this world according to my will. I can turn good into evil. Ugly fate gave me a very fair deal. One rule change for the life of one demigod.
Why did she kill so many then?
What are you planning to do?
You can't guess. We can conquer the stars without relying on any power from beyond the sky. We just need to make some reasonable sacrifices.
Your ambitions have already made so many people give up their lives for the law. And you're still not done.
I am determined for Amphorius to stand on her own 2 feet among the stars.
You are beyond reason. You think such a simple and hypocritical statement can justify your atrocities.
There's no new without destroying the old. That's what you consider
He's
an
kinda
atrocity?
evil.
Ironic, for that is also the unchanging law of Amphorius's revolutions. Ever since the Flame Chase prophecy resounded in the distance, fate has decreed for the Chrysos heirs to ignite our blood and illuminate this dark age. People would still be puppets of the old dynasty if it weren't for my conquests.
But your world doesn't seem to be any different from your predecessors. Bloodshed, tyranny, oppression. You're making the same mistakes they did.
Go and see everything for yourself. Go to any library I've built. Go listen to the rumors on every street corner. Go and witness how I cleansed the Chrysos War's filth and mended all the conflicts left by the Arabellica. I restored Akima's might and allowed mortals and Chrysos heirs to face each other as equals in the council. I smashed Talantin's shackles, united humankind to save themselves, and started the Flame Chase era. That's what the Imperator has done in her glorious life. So now, hearken to my final words. History will eventually forget Saritra.
Wait, what happened to the background?
But it will never forget
The background
Imperator's
disappeared.
people or
final words.
Amphorius is about to be destroyed. There's no time left for pointless debates. There is only one law I want to overturn to aid the final battle of deliverance. So I will only offer the life of one demigod. In the name of the Imperator, I command you one last time, Electra. Either sacrifice yourself for conquest, or pierce this tyrant's chest with your sword.
Thus, the Imperator concluded her final speech at the end of her life. At the last moment before she stepped onto the altar, she gave her most loyal subject the choice to decide fate, just as she promised her compatriots before her very first campaign.
My blood flows in you now. Heroic compatriots, follow me, and we'll—
The Imperator fell. Some say that the Dux Gladiorum turned traitor and killed her liege. Some say that she imprisoned the tyrant in a shallow pond of water, then left. Which meant the Imperator had to kill herself to rewrite the law. There are countless stories about her death. All we can be sure of is when the knight left the vortex, the Imperator was still mumbling about their past conquests together, the beginning and the end of her existence.
Imperator, wait! How could someone of your status come to the front lines? Let me be the flag bearer!
The troops defending the pass to the west of the grove. Have they surrendered?
They ran as quickly as they could when they heard your name. The Golden Cocoon Pass is now in the First Legion's hands.
Good. What about the Delosian militia?
The Third Legion set fire to the mountains and flattened every—
That is enough. We cannot afford to miss an opportunity for victory.
They are no more. The Second and Fourth Legions have destroyed them.
Very good. They now have no way out, no reinforcements, and no artillery support. We will be able to liberate the Grove of Epiphany in the blink of an eye. We will launch
The art is
final
so cool.
charge 1 quint after the curtain fall hour tomorrow. Remember, as long as the Alliance's flag still— Take no prisoners among the enemy's soldiers. All sages who resist are to be captured and tried according to martial law. And do not destroy any books. Now go.
Understood. Those who are resolved to die, we—
Reporting in. The mountain dwellers are resisting fiercely, and the legendary Mountain Breaker has personally engaged in battle. Their formations are—
Then cease our frontal assault. Send scouts to all legions—
Are you
It's a strategic change of plans. The seismic walking dragon is enough for that battlefield.
Walking dragon? You mean that stupid beast, Terravox? What can they even do?
Stupid? No. They are the wisest of all of Giorio's creations. Only they can perceive the currents of time. Let them deal with their earthly brethren. We will advance and take the lead in defeating what remains. I will deliver the most fiery retribution for the humiliation they dealt us.
Understood. I'll see to it.
The Temple of the Three Fates sent a letter, Imperator.
They refused to surrender and said this letter is their last warning to us.
Tell the commanding officers not to launch any attacks unless they receive the Imperator's handwritten approval.
What are you doing?
The priests of the Three Fates aren't soldiers, but politicians. Do not mistakenly believe they don't have a plan. These dying pests will wring out every idea from their brains, all for short-sighted gain. I am inferior to them in that regard. They also have the prophecy to wield as a weapon, something I am not blessed with. Which means I will be heading to the battlefield myself, just as I have always done.
Understood. The legions will make their preparations.
Why are we not allowed to march out with the army, Imperator?
This will be a long voyage with no return. Those of you who bear the prophecy cannot come
So
home.
she's trying to get them.
Why are you personally leading this battle if it's doomed to fail?
That is correct. The Empire will be without a head when the Imperator falls.
Hello.
Remember,
Hello. You haven't slept yet? It's 1 a.m.
even a chaotic game will remain winnable. My departure will create a long staircase for you. You will understand what I mean when news of my death reaches your ears.
Saridra, is our journey about to be over?
Destroy the old laws and forge new ones. My conquest has reached its limits within the borders of Amphorius. Since the prophecy already decreed that the Imperator would never conquer the stars as she wished. I will bow out here. More Chrysosairs bearing divine authority will be born. And will they demand peace or war? Will they resist tyranny or become the next Imperator? I do not mourn for me. Anyone can kill the Imperator, is Ceridra.
At the end, I faithfully recorded the most important battles in the Imperator's life. Her conquest was about to be completed, however, for some reason, a memory said it was a journey on a fantastical train. I had the honor of having a heart-to-heart conversation with the Imperator under the stars. And how do you want history to remember you? As a hero who gave up her life for the flame chase? Or as a tyrant, she answered so quickly, as if she had made—
I would rather be forgotten than be defined. Because the law can be neither eternal nor unchallenged, and only humanity can pen laws into history's pages. Now, I have shattered the greatest law of Amphorius. The game is nearing its end, Dux Gladiorum. Even though you killed the Imperator in the previous 30 million cycles, this time, you finally found your own law. Then, Hyselins, Electra. I will ask someone to deliver the prophecy's ocean at the boundaries of this world to you. Will you choose to swim into that ocean? I do not care. Do not care.
The Imperator muttered about her conquests, and news of her death spread in the city.
Freedom! Liberty! The tyrant is dead! Go! Shout this news at—
My people! My fellow elders! Do not panic. Stand your ground.
People once cheered for my ascension. And now they cheer for my fall. No matter. I am fond of applaud. I see the cosmos. I will return in the next cycle. The stars will hear my legion's war drums. Hear the great name of the Emperor.
The voice acting is really good for Ceridra.
Here, Amphorius Ceridra.
To this day, we do not know which rule the Imperator overwrote at the cost of her life. Perhaps the truth will only be revealed at the moment of checkmate. Just like every chess game she ever played, we only know her death inflamed Akama. On one side of the city, those who defended liberty toppled her statues to the ground. On the other side, her supporters put themselves between the masses and her monuments, declaring loudly that the Sovereign is still It is said that golden blood congealed into the same letters everywhere they fought. It was the name borne by Akama's first and final Sovereign, the Imperator Ceridra. But the one who bore that name did not see any of this. Her gaze was cast far away, and the sound of tides in her ears drowned out the people's cries. What was the Imperator thinking about in that prophesized ocean at the boundaries of this world? In that shallow puddle of stagnant water? Was she reminiscing about her past conquests? Or repenting for the millions killed for the plane chase? It was neither. The Imperator only saw how the surface of the water gleamed like that crude chessboard, dissected by light and shadow in the afternoon when her teacher played against her for the first time.
Look at this chessboard. What do the pieces look like?
They are strangely beautiful. They look like the stars in the night sky ablaze.
This part is kinda unnecessary.
From that page emerged an ocean so vast, so pure, not a single trace of corruption. Is this Ceredra?
Electra, my subject. Ever since you walked out of the tainted ocean and pledged yourself to me, I have seen the abyss in your eyes and the emptiness in your heart. That was why I promised you a new ocean, where the Imperator's ambitions would serve as the currents, and loyalty would be its light. Electra, my subject. You have done your duty as my blade. The prophecy has now made its final decree on the road I intend to walk. My conquest is doomed to never reach the stars. But the Imperator never makes empty promises. So take this memory, this ocean, beyond the sky, as witnessed by the Deliverer. This is the final gift that the Imperator can leave for her subject.
Just a memory though.
When I was still a fish in the ocean, I always felt so genuine swimming through the waters. But once I stepped onto land, I found myself caught in a play. Every land dweller wore a mask. Do you still not get it? I do not long for the oceanic depths of my homeland. Nor do I crave the swelling seas beyond. Perhaps even I don't know what I want. I still don't know where I should swim to even at the end, but I know one thing right now. A fish is simply a fish. And she can never leave the ocean she's in. But whether under the ocean or on land, we two prisoners who can never escape this cave can still look outside the cave and see the stars.
I have to admit, the 12-factor simulation of life in this experiment has far exceeded my expectations.
Make your choice then, Senior Society member. Do you want to keep walking down the wrong path and be remembered for your incorrect conclusions? Or do you want to return to the audience's seat and give yourself, Amphorius, and the entire cosmos a more fitting end?
I must refuse. A dead man never fears death.
Did I not make myself clear? Have you forgotten about our dear Lord of Silence? You wouldn't want her to consider your 8 other clones as cancers with the erudition and chop them all up.
Oh god. He's scared of Polka, Kakamon.
Your logical deductions are vastly different from mine. Therefore, allow me to provide one more academic recommendation. Listen, my peers. Why don't you look beyond this world? Just as the Chrysos heirs did. Re-evaluate your calculus. Amphorius is not a place where 3 paths entangle, but where 3 paths fight to the death. You used Memoria to resist me, but did you not consider the possibility that the remembrance might have taken this opportunity to join the fray as well.
What?
Oh, so this isn't just silence. It's the answer. What was
March?
the last thing he said to you before you parted the waters at the Scale Gorge waterscape? A tricky question, but one with a simple answer. He didn't say anything back then, right?
That's correct. And now I'm sure.
Dan Hung,
You
finally.
are not March 7th. There's no way she would remember that detail. I'll only warn you once. Leave her body. Now.
How impulsive. That's not like you at all. Why don't you calm down and think about another possibility? I didn't take over March 7th's body. Rather, it's March 7th who regained my memories.
Okay, this was not as good as the last one, I have to say. This one had a lot of downtime in the middle, like a lot of yapping for no reason, which I did not like. At least there's a skip button, so you can skip that. But the Cerebral part was okay-ish. I did not like it much. Wait. Okay, the reset hasn't happened yet. Let me just consume. Let me just consume a little bit of Trailblaze power. Review 30. Okay. Maybe I'll just farm some preservation. Because I want Dan Hung. Yeah. Oh, why is it in 1x?
Watch over you. Guide you
There
on
wasn't
your
any
path.
combat though, like
Do
what
it.
the fuck was going on
No
with
other
that?
choice but forward. For tomorrow. Serenity is before me. Existence is of no consequence. The future will come.
Let me get my ult real quick. Wait, what? Let me get my ult, dude.
The future will come.
But now I can.
Tear the sky. I'll never yield to fate. Quench the moon's blood.
The parry mode is so slow. Okay, Sign-On is not good for farming. I wanna change the lineup. Who can help me farm? You? Mighty?
Is it coming? I go to West Wind. Away we go! Guide with the rainbow, so may the wind.
I can't die.
Dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
Show me your courage. Burn it all.
Okay.
Forever do. I'll overcome the torment and
Could have
doubt their
healed him
way.
actually.
Let this place witness glory.
Watch over you and guide you on your path.
Dying so I'll accept your punishment.
This doesn't seem fast to.
The future is bright. Have some sunshine.
Burn it all. I am struck. Burn it all.
Guide with the rainbow bridge, so may the wind.
Forever do.
So at least he's one-shotting that.
Dying so I'll accept your punishment.
May this dispel the gloom, destroy the skies.
I can't thank you enough.
Burn it all.
I think that's enough. I don't have anything else to farm right now, so I won't use all my resin. Just let it fill up. Yeah, and I think that will be it for today. I'm very tired. Gotta eat my dinner. Let me raid someone though. Let's see who's online. Actually, never mind. I'll just end stream. Very tired.